Thursday night baseball now on the show as we come to you from Target Field here in the Twin Cities. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Boston Red Sox and the Minnesota Twins. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Standing in, Eduardo Nunez. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Boston, third baseman, number 10.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. And we take a look at the Twins as they begin play here tonight. It's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Mookie Betts is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. And it'll be important to stay warm tonight. A chilly 44 degrees here at first pitch. Can't catch up to that pitch, and it's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike.
When a hitter is showing he's unable to resist those inside pitches, you just might as well keep going in there and hope he keeps chasing. Those weren't strikes, but he wanted to hit them anyway.
Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second with one away. Now in the box, Daniel Murphy. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Polanco ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Now at the plate, Carlos Correa. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go. That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch just like that one.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Here's Aaron Buxton now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off with a twin. Center fielder, Byron Buxton.
Here's a slider up and in for ball one, 1-0. Harold Reynolds, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come out of the gates slowly. Just one of their first 4 have been wins. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. 1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for a strike, 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And look out, that's in very tight, and it's ball 4. So striding forward now, Eddie Rosario. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
That's a pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time, but man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
The 0-1 on its way. Drilled on the ground to short. Bare-handed for one. On to Moreland, and it's a double play. Here's Miguel Sano trying to get him started again following the double play. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Here's Ryan Braun now. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
The left fielder, number 11, Ryan Braun.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Sano comes up with it. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Dustin Pedroia is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. Hit back toward the mound. Polanco ranges to his left. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late. Stepping in, Christian Vasquez. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Now at the plate, Max Kepler. He'll match up now with Joe Ross to lead off the inning.
Right fielder, Max Kepler.
And that misses for ball 1. Squared that one up just a little late. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
This guy's got a tremendous curveball. He just froze the hitter right there. Did you see that?
Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. Tough ruling, but it's out number 1.
Second baseman.
Here's Brian Dozier now.
Brian Dozier.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Dozier waiting on the 1-0. Hit on the ground toward the left. Correa is right there. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out. So coming to the plate, Kenny Vargas will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Pitch on the way. Skied into straightaway right. Betts has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Into the box now, Jackie Bradley Jr. And he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow.
Bradley Jr.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A high fastball is in there.
Well, it's awful difficult, Matt, to hit when you find yourself down 0-2, but particularly when you haven't even swung the bat yet. Now you're in protect mode, and you haven't taken one swing. I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. One out.
For the Red Sox.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eduardo Nunez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A late swing at a slider for a strike.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
And this will be corralled by Mauer, and that's out number 2.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Mookie Betts.
Betts.
It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. At the plate, Joe Mauer. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
First baseman, Joe Mauer.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. The 1-0 now to Mauer. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Never fun to see a pitch come up and in, but obviously not being a fastball, he didn't mean anything by it.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
The shortstop.
Stepping in, Jorge Polanco. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Bradley is there. He's got it one away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Bounced weakly near the plate, but it gets foul. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Hey, I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. Digging in for his second at-bat, Byron Buxton. Second trip to the plate for him. He drew a leadoff walk in the home first. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. On the ground up the middle. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. Here's Daniel Murphy now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Designated hitter, Daniel Murphy.
Turned on down the line. Mauer's there, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Here's Carlos Correa now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Correa.
Sinker's low, but called for a strike. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Heading out towards shallow right. Kepler will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning.
Left fielder, number 11.
Ready for another chance? Ryan Braun. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Now that's a slider that's pretty easy to recognize. Started on the outside, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate. But one that's difficult is that one that starts in at you and still breaks over the plate. Well, he's pitching really good in this game. And the fastball.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Striding in once again, Eddie Rosario. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Left fielder, Eddie
First offering on its way. And he takes ball one. And he falls behind now, 2-0. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. And easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make them swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Miguel Sano is at the plate now as he looks at strike one.
That's the advantage of having a good 2-hitter hitting second in your lineup. He knows he's going to get something to hit because they're going to pitch to him. And now here comes the heart of the order. They've got a great opportunity to get on the board here.
Now a move over to first. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
He's such a good hitter. You don't see him miss pitches that are right there in a good hitter's location very often.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Now a ball hit sharply toward third, and that's the first hit in this one for Minnesota. So stepping in, Max Kepler, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is called in for the first out. At the plate, Brian Dozier. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. Right over the middle, knee high.
That's a nice job of getting ahead right there. This is a tough situation he's in. He's going to have to use all his pitches to get out of this jam.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Just got a piece up the line. That winds up foul. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Digging in the switch hitter, Kenny's Vargas. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this is going to wind up as extra bases as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second. And to score the runner from second. Now the relay home. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game.
Now batting.
So here's Joe Mauer. He drew a base on balls his first time up. First delivery to him on the way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Here comes the 0-1. And now a balk is going to be called here. He didn't wait till he got set, and that may make things a little easier for them to score that run. He moves up to third now with 2 away. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit, and that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion. Ready now, Jorge Polanco, trying to keep things going now with a runner. first following the. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. 3 runs already home here. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Chasing after it is Bradley. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Mitch Moreland.
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. 1-0 pitch on the way. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. Mauer is there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting number
Here's
15,
the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. Here comes the first pitch. Late that time for a strike.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Christian
settling in now, Christian Vasquez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through for a hit. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning. Digging in, Jackie Bradley Jr. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be.
And the third baseman is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Jason Castro.
And a high strike there, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Looks at a changeup that catches the corner. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Bradley comes on now, and he has it 1 down. Here's Byron Buxton now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Under it is Bradley, and that'll be the second out. Coming to the plate now, Eddie Rosario. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Tough pitch to lay off. The slider stays high for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Grounded to first. The tag, and he is out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eduardo Nunez. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Now batting.
Here's Mookie
Right
Betts,
fielder.
1 for
Mookie
2 with a double
Betts.
on the ledger so far. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
Now batting.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. This is line to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Here's Miguel Sano. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Now that's a nice pitch. He ran that in there about mid-90s and put it past him.
And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Hit out towards second. One there. On to Moreland. It's a double play. Here's Brian Dozier now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Popped up, calling for it, Moreland, and that retires the side. Welcome back to Target Field here in Minneapolis. Twins on top in this one as we take a look now at our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Here's Carlos Correa now. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Carlos Correa.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. Here's Ryan Braun now. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far.
Braun.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And now a stoppage here as it looks like a balk has been called. And indeed, they're going to say he never came fully set before starting for the plate. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
And he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. The throw into second. But he'll get in there with an RBI double. Striding in once again, Mitch Moreland. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. From the stretch. Way out in front. Now for Braun, he picks up double number 2 on the year. Ball 1.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
And this is fouled back and out of play. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Ball 2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away, so now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And a pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. And the throw gets him as he takes away a hit that time. Digging in once again, Dustin Pedroia. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there, knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
And here's one that misses to Pedroia, and the count evens at 1-1. 1-2.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
And that gets him on the mound. No play as the run comes in to score, and we're all hoping he's going to be okay on the mound. Digging in and looking for more, Christian Vasquez. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First offering on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Grounded back up the middle. Backhanded. Throw gets him. 2 down. Here's Jackie Bradley now, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Junior.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. And he pops him up back behind second base. Polanco is there to make the catch, and they'll get out of this with the lead intact.
For the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Digging in to try it again, Kenny's Vargas. 1 for 2 with a double on his line. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. And the pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw by Pedroia will be in time, and there's your first out. Ready once again, Joe Mauer. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And now the second pitch is swung on and hit in the air to left. Braun comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now, Jorge Polanco. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And this is lined right back up the middle. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Stepping in, Eduardo Nunez. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts.
Baseman, Eduardo Nunez.
Now some action out in the Minnesota pen as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Hit hard up the middle, and that's through for his first base hit in this one. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox half of the inning. Ready for another chance? Mookie Betts, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Designated hitter.
Digging in, Daniel Murphy. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Roger.
Here's the first pitch to him. Runner goes for second. High pop up. Dozier is there for it. 2 gone. Standing in, Carlos Correa. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring.
Now the Twins are going to get a lefty up and throwing in the bullpen.
Ryan Presley
takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time.
He's set, and the pitch. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Catcher, Jason Castro.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. The number 9 hitter reaches base safely to start the inning, so here comes the top of the order with a man aboard. Stepping into the box, Byron Buxton. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Joe Kelly takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Joe Kelly.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air. Moreland is going to get there. 1 down. Now in the box, Eddie Rosario. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far.
Eddie Rosario.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A cold strike on the inside corner.
That was a tough split right there. A splitter in the high 80s. When you're throwing that kind of split with that kind of movement, you're reading it with the arm speed as a hitter. You think it's fastball.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Here's Carlos Correa now. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Hit on the ground to short. Polanco scoops it up. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Here's Ryan Braun now, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. First delivery to him on the way. Swinging a soft liner, and this will be put away easily for the out. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
That's one of those pitches you just float over the plate. 99% of the time the batter is taking at least the first pitch after 2 straight 1-pitch out, so you almost can underhand it up there.
And he chased it in the dirt. Castro has it. Throw in time, and the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Well, I was impressed by this outing, no doubt. The numbers don't lie. 7 1/3, very solid innings. And when you do that, you give your team a good chance to win a ball game.
The final line score for a ball.